Hello boys, welcome back to another session of video tutorials. This session is meant for class 12th biology students and this is meant for 3rd August 2020. Our memory helps us in tracing out and in reflecting upon what we have studied. If you recollect from your memory, we have been studying, discussing and reflecting upon the heredity and variation, and in that particularly one gene inheritance. We were talking previously of various characteristics that were exhibited by pea plant depending upon the gene that gets heritable. Now in this session we are going to discuss about another important characteristic called codominance. Codominance, as the name suggests, both the alleles which are responsible for a character are equally dominant. That is codominance. Both the alleles for a character are dominant and express its full character. That is called codominance. Co means together. Example, AB blood group of human being. So here, why codominance? Allele A also dominant, allele B also dominant. So both the alleles A, B express themselves together, hence the blood group will become AB blood group. So blood group is mainly controlled by 3 alleles of a gene, and that gene is I gene. And the 3 alleles are IA, IB and I0, you can say. And sometimes in some books they don't mention that I0, 0 refers to there is no antigen in that. So simply they write I. Okay, and I is immunoglobulins. It's a protein. And the ABO locus is located on chromosome 9. This is important. Out of the 46, chromosome 9 for your competitive exams. And IA is responsible for production of antigen A. Antigen is a protein. IB is responsible for production of antigen B. And I0 doesn't produce any antigen. Nowadays this word is very famous. In COVID-19 situations, people are going for antigen blood test. If there is presence of antigen in the blood, that's an indication. Okay, so antigen A, antigen B, all that. And how is that this IA and IB are co-dominant and dominant over I0? Let's see the genotype and the phenotype. Blood group is the obviously phenotype, that is the blood, which group of blood is present inside the body. For example, if a person has got A blood group in his body, the genotype must be IA because codominance, or IA I0, and that A is enough, one dominant allele is enough to express itself. B blood group, if person is having B blood group, the possible genotype is IB codominance or IB I0. And here you can see AB group, here that's what I said. Both the antigens are equally important, IA as well as IB. So if a person is having blood group AB, it means the genotype of the person is IA IB. And of course O group is there is no antigen at all, I0. That is why we say this O group having no antigen. And what is the possible crosses of blood group? How the codominance will happen? If a person is having A blood group, marries another person having A blood group, what is the possible phenotypes that the children will be having? So the combination for A, it is obviously IA genotype and IA. The crossing takes place, all are A. So it has to be possible phenotype is A only. Similarly, it can be A with another possible genotype combination. What is the combination? IA versus I0 also. Then you get A. Possible phenotype is A blood group. Similarly, you got I0 and I0. Then there is possibility of not only A, O also can be formed. That is universal donor also can be formed, O. And B group, B versus B, if a person having blood group B marries another person having same blood group, then what will happen? The possible genotypes are from father side IB, IB, from mother side IB, IB. So the possible phenotype for the children will be B. So it's B family, blood group B family. On the other hand, still if there is a variation, like father is having IB, IB genotype, mother is having IB, I0, as we said I0 is not having any antigen, so the expression of the group after the crossing over will be B blood group. And what is the other possibility? The father may be B blood group having IB, I0, mother also having blood group B with a genotype of IB, I0. Then the crossing over takes place during meiosis. Then the possible blood group that will be present in the children will be either B or O. Why? IB versus I0. IB versus I0. Another combination I0, I0. So that I0, I0 results in formation of O blood group in children. What about AB and AB? Person having blood group AB marries another person having blood group similar blood group AB. Then what is the genotype combination? From father side it is IA, IB. From mother side IA, IB. So one possibility is AB plus another possibility because of crossing over IA, IA results in A blood group formation in children. Similarly, IB versus IB formation of B blood group also takes place. And a person having O blood group marries another person with O blood group. Since both of them are not having any antigen, it is I0, I0 versus I0, I0. Whole family is O blood group, universal donors. So ABO blood grouping is multiple allele factors. Multiple allele, we said 3 alleles, that is IA, IB, I0. 3 alleles govern same character. What is that? They are governing same character, blood group. Multiple allele is found when population studies are made, and single gene product may produce more than one effect, like starch synthesis in pea seeds controlled by a gene having 2 alleles, capital B and small b. Starch synthesis effective if homozygote, that is capital B, and produce large starch grains because of the genotype capital B both are dominant. The starch grains will be very large. And if it is homozygous recessive with small b, lesser efficiency in starch synthesis and seeds are wrinkled. What about heterozygous combination, capital B with a small b? So round seeds and intermediate size. So this is how the